Hello and welcome to the news hour at Haske-Tv. My name is Farida with the bulletin, and now the news in details. The Central Bank of Nigeria has released a comprehensive report evaluating the rapid growth and development of the country's fintech ecosystem. Barry Cletus has the details.
The Central Bank of Nigeria has released a comprehensive report assessing the country's fast-growing fintech ecosystem. The rationale is to outline key priorities to sustain innovation, strengthen financial system integrity, and support the next phase of digital financial growth. The report examines the scale, depth, and maturity of Nigeria's fintech landscape, highlighting the country's leadership in real-time payments and the structural factor driving recent expansion in digital financial services. According to the Apex Bank, fintech innovation is positioned as a complementary force within Nigeria's financial system, helping to expand access, improve efficiency, and deepen financial inclusion while maintaining stability and resilience across the sector. Informed by surveys and extensive stakeholder engagement, the report outlines practical policy directions aimed at improving regulatory coordination, strengthening supervisory capacity, and supporting responsible innovation, including the ability of Nigerians' fintech firms to scale across borders. The CBN identifies interoperability, proportional regulation, and effective execution as critical enablers for sustainable growth of the fintech ecosystem. The publication is part of an ongoing series through which the central bank says it will continue to engage stakeholders, provide clearer regulatory guidance, and promote more coordinated implementation of financial sector reforms. The report is expected to serve as shared reference point for banks, fintech companies, regulators, infrastructure providers, investors, and development partners as Nigeria consolidates its position in the regional and global fintech landscape. Barry Cletus, Haske-Tv News.
The federal government has continued efforts to strengthen Nigeria's diplomatic relations as the Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Togari held high-level meetings with envoys from Palestine and Saudi Arabia in Abuja. According to a statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the minister received the ambassador of the State of Palestine to Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammad Al-Mauri, to review bilateral relations as well as consular, humanitarian and regional issues of mutual interest. The minister said the engagement forms part of ongoing diplomatic effort aimed at deepening cooperation between Nigeria and the State of Palestine. In a separate meeting, the Foreign Affairs Minister also hosted the Saudi Arabia Minister of Hajj and Umrah, Dr. Tawfiq bin Fawzan Rabia, alongside members of his delegation to discuss enhanced collaboration in pilgrimage management and related consular matters. The diplomatic engagement comes amid broader international security development, including the recent deployment of a small team of United States troops to Nigeria as part of expanding security cooperation. The Senate has begun moves to amend the 1999 Constitution to increase the federal government's share of revenue from the Federation account. The proposal comes amid renewed debate over fiscal federalism, with lawmakers arguing that the current revenue sharing formula no longer reflects the scale of responsibilities borne by the federal government. Under the existing formula, the federal government receives 52.68% of federation revenue, the state gets 26.72%, while local government receives 20.60%. The bill, sponsored by Senator Sunday Karimi of Kogi West, scaled first reading at preliminary and seeks to amend constitutional provisions regulating revenue allocation among the three tiers of government. Senator Karimi said funding constraints have affected the maintenance of federal infrastructure and the fight against insecurity, expressing confidence that a higher of federal allocation will improve the country's capacity to address these challenges. The Independent National Electoral Commission has assured Nigerians of its readiness for the 2027 general election, despite delays in the passage of the amended Electoral Act. INEC Chairman Professor Josh Omoptum Sands gave the assurance at the Commission's first quarterly consultative meeting with the civil society organizations in Abuja. He said INEC has finalized its election timetable based on existing legal provisions, noting that any changes to the Electoral Act could affect aspects of the schedule. Professor Amopitan also urged CSOs to mobilize residents of the Federal Capital Territory to collect their permanent voters' card ahead of the area council elections scheduled for February 21, 2026. Providing update, he said the FCT elections will involve over 1.6 million registered voters across 6 area councils, with sensitive materials to be deployed in day before the polls. He also announced mock aggregation exercise and confirmed the by-election will hold the same day in Rivers and Kano State. Let's take a very short break. When we return, the news will continue. Please stay with us. Welcome back from that short break. If you are just joining us, this is Haske-Tv News with me, Farida Haq, and now the news continue. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDs) Nasarawa State Command has arrested a suspect serial rapist identified as Husseini Shuaibu, also known as Abati, for allegedly defiling 5 minors in different parts of the state. The arrest follows intelligence report and complaints from residents, leading operatives to track and apprehend the suspect. According to the command's public relations officer, Superintendent Jerry Victor, preliminary investigations revealed that the alleged offenses occurred at different times and locations. Confirming the arrest, the state Commandant Bra Samson Umoru, condemned the act, describing them as inhuman and a gross violation of children's rights. He said the suspect is currently in custody and will be prosecuted according to the law, while urging parents and community leaders to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities. The United States has deployed a small team of troops to Nigeria, marking it the first official ground presence following airstrike carried out in December 2025. The deployment followed airstrike ordered by U.S. President Donald Trump on what he described as Islamic State target in Nigeria. According to Reuters, the move is part of the agreement between Nigeria and the United States to deepen counterterrorism cooperation in West Africa. The U.S. head of U.S. Africa Command General Datvin Adasan said the team will support Nigeria's counterterrorism effort, but did not disclose its size and specific role. Nigeria's Defense Minister Christopher Musa also confirmed the deployment, while the federal government reiterated its military operations targeted all armed groups threatening civilians regardless of religion. Falconet head coach Moses Aduku has named a 26-player squad as Nigeria step up preparations for the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup third round qualifiers against Senegal. The squad nominated by players from the Nigeria Women's Football League, including Bielsa Queens forward Janet and Nasarawa Amazon mid-flyer Joy Ikpokuti. The first leg of the qualifier will now take place at the MKO Abiola Sport Complex, Abeokuta, on Saturday, February 7, following CAF approval for a venue change. Nigeria will face Senegal in the return leg on February 14 in Thiès. The Falconet advanced to the stage after a 5-0 aggregated victory over Rwanda. Coach Aduku expressed confidence in the team's preparation, stressing the importance of securing a strong home result. That has been the news. On behalf of the production crew, my name is Farida Haq. Do stay tuned for our subsequent program. From me, is a goodbye.